Here we can see the objectives on the screen. Describe change pointers. What is change pointers? Why we need to use the change pointers? The main concept of change pointer is when master data such as material master, vendor master, customer master, etc. These changes in SAP, we can capture the changes value using this change pointer mechanism. Okay, here what I mean to say, the change pointer are useful when you want to communicate from sender to receiver using ADAC. When I'm distributing the data from sender to receiver, those data modify certain fields level in ALE level or EDI level, then we are going to capture the log entries. The log entries we are going to capturing, and the log entries is going to update in the table BDC P2. For the purpose we are going to using as a change pointer concept. Here we can see the end-to-end process. Okay, what are the steps will be involved using the change pointer? Okay, the same thing, we can define a logical system. Okay, we can, once we define the logical system, we can maintain the logical system with respect to client using the T code set. Then we can define a RFC destination. Then on top of the receiver system using the T code SM59. Then we can create a port using the transaction code W21. Through port we are going to send in the data from sender to receiver, and create a partner profile. The sender and receiver information we can maintain from sender side and receiver side, both we can maintain, and activate the change pointers. This is the step will be involving activate the change pointers generally using the T code BD61, and activate the change pointer with respect to message type. Okay, what type of data you are going to transfer with respect to that one, we are going to activate the change pointer for message type using the T code BD50, and determine the fields. Determine the fields. If you want to add extra field or you want to remove the field, then we can use the T code BD52. Then we can create a material master data. Once you create a material master data, then I am going to running a outbound program. Okay, here previously we learned, okay, if you want to distribute a data from sender to receiver, okay, that we are using a T code is a BD10. But here the outbound program we are going to using is a BD21. Okay, and then the log data is going to update in the table BDC P2. These are the steps will be involved, okay, when involved in the change pointers. This is the end-to-end scenario steps will be involved. We will see the detail one by one. Define a logical system where we can maintain the logical system. Then you can run the SALE T code. Then the screen will be appear. Expand the basic setting and expand the logical system. And under logical systems, we have two options. One is define a logical system and assign a logical system to client. Define a logical system nothing but what here we can create the sender system and receiver system we can maintain. And once you create the sender system and logical system, those systems we can maintain with respect to client. Once you execute the define logical system, okay, like this we can maintain the logical system. Okay, once you maintain the logical system, the sender and receiver system, click on save, the logical systems will be created. What are the logical systems we have created? Those logical systems we are going to assigning with respect to client. Here I'm using two clients. One is 800 and 810. And 800 is a sender system. 810 is a receiver system. Okay, I'm selecting 810 and click on the detail button. This icon. Once I press, and here I'm entering as my sender logical system name. Once I enter, when I click on save, okay, with respect to my client, I assigned a logical system name. I have assigned. Select 810, that is my receiver system. Click on the detail icon and this screen will be appear, and here you can maintain the under logical system input field we can maintain my receiver system. Okay, with the receiver system I am assigning with respect to client, that is 810 client. Okay, when I click on save icon, the data will be assigned, the receiver system is assigned to with respect to client. The step number 1 is done. Then we are going to do step number 2, that is RFC connection. This is very important to create a RFC connection to distribute the data from R/3 system to R/3. Then we are going to using RFC connection. Okay, if you want to create a RFC connection on top of receiver system, then we can run the T code SM59. Once you run the SM59 T code, here we have this screen will be appear. Once you run the SM59 screen, once you run the SM59 T code, this screen will be appear, and select here we have different types of RFC connections are there. As of now I'm using as a, okay, I'm within one server, I'm transferring the data from sender to receiver. Okay, that's why I'm using as a above connection, and click on create icon. Once I click on create icon, and it will navigate to this screen, and here you can enter the receiver system name and you can enter the description. When I click on save button, then I have created the receiver system on top of receiver system. I have created a RFC connection. What is the receiver system you are going to using? Then you can enter the, okay, under technical setting, the same T code SM59 only, because they under the technical setting we have an option target host. This is the receiver system IP address. You can enter and you can enter the system details. Then click on save icon. Under the same T code SM59 level, and we have one more tab, logon security, and here you can enter the language, and client is the receiver system client, and you can enter the username and you can enter the password. This is the receiver system details. Once you maintain, when I click on save, then successfully we have maintained the connections. Once you click on the connection test button on the same screen, once you maintain the receiver system in the same SM59, when you click on connection test, it will show the result of the connection test. This screen will be appear about the connection from sender to receiver. The detailed information will be going to show here. The connection is successful or failure, the detailed information will be going to show here. On the same SM59 T code, we can click on a remote logon button. Once you click on remote logon button, I am opening the 810 client. I am going to logging into remotely from 800 system to 810 client. That is the point. When I click on remote logon, this screen will be appear. This is the receiver system. Receiver system session will be opened. We have done step 2 also. Now we are going to step 3. We are going to describe a port. Okay, through port we are going to sending the data from sender to receiver. Okay, if you want to create a port, then we can run the T code W21. Once you run the T code W21, the screen will be appear. Here we have a different types of ports are there. I am sending the data from sender to receiver. Then I am using as a RFC connection from one system to system. That's why I am using as a transactional RFC. Once I start the transactional RFC, when I click on create icon, it will open to this screen will be appear. Once I click on select the transactional TRFC, click on create icon, this screen will be appear. Here we have two options will be coming. One is generate port name and one is a own port name. Here if you choose as a generate port name, system will be generate the port number, the system number, and if you choose as a own port name, you can enter any name. Okay, here I am choosing as an option one port name and I am entering as a my own port name, and when I click on enter, once I click on enter, it will navigate to one more screen. And the screen will be appear like this. Once I enter the one port name, and here I am choosing as a radio button IDOC record type, and here I am choosing as a RFC destination. Here I am entering as a my receiver system. On top of receiver system, I am creating as a port. Through this port, we are going to send in the data from sender to receiver. Okay, once I maintain, when I click on save button, the port will be created under transactional TRFC. Now we can come to the picture. Okay, step number 4, we are going to maintain a partner profile. This is very, very important to maintain the sender information and receiver information. We are going to maintain it. Okay, here we are going to maintain. Okay, if you want to create a partner profile, what is the T code? From this step, we need to perform both sender side as well as receiver side. If I am using it within one server. Okay, now I am going to maintain a partner profile from sender side. Then what is the T code? To create a partner profile, we can use the T code W20. Once you run the W20 T code, then we can maintain the sender system and receiver system. Once you run the T code W20, this screen will be appear. Here we have different types of partner profiles are there. Here what type of system you are going to using, here you can choose it. In the partner profile, we can maintain the receiver system name and the partner type, and we can maintain the username and language we can maintain. Click on save. These details will be added in the partner profile. And once we added the receiver system and we can maintain the username information, the receiver system information will be added under partner profile. Under the partner profile, we have a parameter, that is the outbound parameter is there. And click on create outbound parameter. Here we are maintaining the message types and port and basic type, that is IDOC type. The outbound parameter, we are going to maintain I am going to sending master data, that is material master data. Okay, here I am maintaining the message type matmas. And this is the port I have created in W21 T code, and I am selecting the output mode, the transfer IDOC immediately. It is quickly update to the sender to receiver. And the basic type we can maintain. Once you maintain, when I click on save button, this data will be added under the receiver system partner profile. Now we can run the T code BD64 to create a model view to distribute the data from sender to receiver. Run the T code BD64. This screen will be appear and select model view, create model view. Once you provide the model view name, and here you can enter the sender system, receiver system, and message type. We are going to adding from sender system to receiver system. I am going to distribute the data from sender to receiver. The data I am going to distribute material master data. Now I am going to creating a partner profile in the receiver system, that is 810 client. Same thing. Okay, we can go to W20 in the receiver system, create a partner profile. Under there are different partner profiles are there. There you can choose the partner profile logical system ls folder and enter the partner number, that is a sender system name, and a partner type logical system. Enter the username and the username, the sender system username you can maintain. And here you can see the create inbound parameter. You can maintain the create inbound parameter. Once I click on create inbound parameter, I am going to maintain the parameter names. Okay, here I am entering as a message type, and here I am entering as a process code. This is how you can try if you want to find a inbound function model. Here we can try to find the function model. This is the process code, nothing but a code. Okay, the process coding to receiving the from sender to receiver. Okay, then you can once you maintain and select the trigger ad hoc immediately option. Once you select and click on save button, the parameters will be added in the receiver system side. The sender information we are going to maintain in the receiver system side. The process code behind, there you can see this is the process code we are using. The previous screen we see, right? This is the process code. Under the process code, this is the inbound function model ad hoc input underscore matmas 01. And here we have a option ALE, how it is communicating from sender to receiver. This is the communicating the service process with ALE service and processing by function model. From this function model is going to processing. That is the point here in the receiver system. Okay, I am going to distributing from sender side. Again, this is my sender system, that is 800. Here, okay, I have created a distribution model view. I have created. This is my sender system, receiver system, and message type I am using. And here I am generating a partner profile. Here you can see the sender information, receiver information, and the port related. Okay, what is the message type you are going to using? What is the outbound parameter? The information we can see here. If you are getting a success, this one, okay, then this is ready to distribute the data. Okay, after distribution model view is done from sender side, again from sender side I'm going to performing one more thing. Okay, the major concept, activating the change pointer. Okay, once you run the T code BD61, this screen will be appear. Here you can choose the checkbox change pointer activated. Because once you run the T code BD61, this screen will be appear, and here the activation status you are getting a uncheck. Okay, you can select the checkbox, then you are going to activating the change pointer. Next we are going to run in the T code, that is BD50, to activate the change pointer for with respect to message type. Okay, you can run the T code BD50, and this screen will be appear. Here you can see the message type. This message type is active or not. Okay, if it is inactive is there, you can select the active. Okay, once you maintain these steps, okay, then when I'm trying to change the data, when I'm changing the data from sender system, the log will be captured. And run the T code BD52, that is enter a message type, and click. Once you run the BD52, this screen will be appear, and enter the message type. Click on enter. In the message type, what are the fields are there? Those fields will be information. If you want to delete any field, if you want to add any field, we can add it here. Under this message type, we can add it. And these are the 3 steps will be very important when you are working on a change pointers. Next, I have created a material master, that is using the T code MM01. This is my material. Okay, here you can see the material is created out of change point. Okay, then I go to BDC P2 table. This is the change pointer activation will be captured here. Okay, once I created a table, once I created material master data, the material number is IDOC change point 2. Okay, then I came to BDC P2. There you can see you are getting as if these are the latest record we have created. There you can see object value and what is the material and what is the username, what is the activation time, and what is the time is created. Here you can see these are the different tables are there. Here you are getting as a unselected, means it is not processed the record. And one more thing, if you are getting as a change ID, okay, the log information. See, if you are getting a I, the record is created. If you are getting a U, the record is updated. Means, okay, I have created this material master. I have created this material ID. I have created with respect to material. I'm changing some value. Then what happened? Once I change the value, then the data will be going to update. That the log information will be captured in this table, that is BDC P2 table. And the changes ID indicator will be coming out here. the changes will be coming to a U. The changes indicator will update is a, instead of I, it will update a U. That is the point. Okay, once I created a material, now I'm going to send in the outbound program. Now I'm going to executing as a outbound program, that is from sender system. That is a T code. We are going to run the BD21. We can run the T code, or we can run the program RBDMIDOC. Okay, RBDM IDOC. Okay, this is a program we can execute. Either this program or this one. Both are same only. Okay, instead of running the T code, you can run the program. You go to selected and enter the program name. You can run either you can run the T code BD21. Okay, this is the to sending the outbound program. And whenever you are using a whenever you are using a change pointer to the outbound program is BD21. Okay, once I run the BD21 program, and this screen will be appear. And here I'm entering as a message type matmas, and when I click on execute button, then here you can see 2 master IDOC is created. 2 master IDOC is created and 2 communication IDOC is created. Successfully is created. Okay, then come to BDCP table, and you can see the changes. The record is processed now. The change pointer is activated now. Here you can see you are getting a X. This is the process, nothing but okay. The record is processed. The record is processed from sender to receiver. That is the concept of activate the change pointer. Okay, when I'm distributing from sender to receiver, okay, with master data, when you're trying to create or when you're trying to change, okay, at the time this the log will be created automatically in the form of table BDCP table. The log information, the ALE IDOC log information will be captured automatically here.